People are always really surprised when you tell them what this is made from.
Grass.
Grass.
It's immediately recognizable that that is a better way to make these products than million-year-old fossil fuels that we've extracted from the ground. There's nothing we make today out of a barrel of oil that can't be made from a bale of grass.
Farming today is different than it was many years ago. There's a lot more technical aspects to what we do, more data, and it helps us determine how we treat these crops to produce better yields.
So at the beginning, early spring, every year, we're going to go out and we're going to take soil samples of the fields that we are operating on. We then take that data, along with historical yield data, soil profile data, married up to create a prescription formula for what inputs are needed for that year's growth cycle. We go and apply, and we let Mother Nature take over. We need sunlight, we need microbial life, we need rainfall.
Genera's primary crops are giant miscanthus and switchgrass.
These perennial grasses really embody the ethos of our company. They are regenerative in nature, and they're good for 20 plus years if maintained properly. As a farmer, I love what it does for the soil and what it does for the grounds we go to. We're going to eroded soils, we're going to marginal ground, and by planting this crop one time, not only does it meet our demands, but we're leaving soil better than when we found it. It's just a full circle of benefit to all parties involved. Once the plant dries down, we run a mower conditioner through. This cuts the stem and fractures it. When we complete harvest, the bales are stacked and tarped on the field edge. There they'll sit until the factory's ready to receive them.
We've invested heavily here in Von Orr in our manufacturing capacity, and having that investment is really key to being able to scale the business. Genera's pulping process is really one of the keys to our whole sustainability story. The fact that we have a very simple process and use very minimal chemistry, low intensity process for making pulp is one of the ways that we can generate products that are so sustainable all the way from the farm to the finished product.
We're really excited about the extraordinary nature of what this plant represents. This is the first of its kind at this sort of scale. We'll make 2.5 billion pieces a year every year, and then that becomes something that will be replicated in many places around the country. And that 2.5 billion pieces represents only the beginning. We're just getting started, and if you think about the number of plastic trays out there, that 2.5 billion represents a very small fraction. So again, living our values and creating something that really services the market in a way that no one else has ever done before. Really, molded fiber can be produced and used in many applications that you might typically think of in plastic now. We're very excited about a lot of the products that we're making now and it being able to withstand the environment that a meat tray would have to go through, which typically are only really possible with a plastic tray. We're also very excited about the applications that we have around fruit and vegetable carriers. So fruit punnets are something that you see very commonly in the store. We've engineered our products in many ways to meet the needs of that particular application. We can take those products along with the food waste or whatever else, and it can end up together with those products in a composting environment. And in our world, we hope that that product comes back to our own farms, grows new grass, it can be made into these products again, and it can relive that cycle an infinite number of times.
We are all about stewardship. Stewardship of the land, stewardship of the environment.
As our products find their way into compost, one of the amendments that we're able to use is that compost back onto our fields to help provide nutrients to grow the crop for the following year.
And produce more product.
I think that most consumers get that same kind of nagging feeling when you're throwing away something that's plastic or styrofoam and you just innately understand it's going to be there forever. If we have products that are locally grown, locally sourced, locally manufactured, and then at the end of their life, they return back to soil. That's a much stronger foundation to build our whole economy. And not only can you feel good about the disposal, but you can also know that you're impacting rural communities and farms and the land and air and water and all the resources that are critical to all of us.
We're living our values in many, many ways. So as we think about our product and what we're making, where many of these products might be imported or produced in Asia somewhere, we're bringing the product closer to its end applications and really creating something that can be truly circular.
That means not only having products that have a great end-of-life opportunity, whether that's composting or recycling, but the whole business model needs to be sustainable. The fact that we grow these grasses on local farms, we do so in a way that improves and enhances the land. It's a great fit for our farmers. It's a benefit to the community having these manufacturing jobs, and from all those aspects, it's the fact that it all ties together is, to me, the most amazing part of the whole project. It's the fact that this is a full circular story.